So, good morning, everybody. Namaste, y'all. Hello out there to all of you internet yogis and yoginis. Thanks for joining me this morning for another wonderful experience of yoga out on the beach. So, of course, Thanksgiving week. We have so very much to be grateful for. And as I often bring up when I'm teaching, it's our bodies are one of the things that we have to be most grateful for. These incredible biological entities that we've been given as our vehicle in this lifetime. And it's kind of interesting that Thanksgiving, unfortunately, the body gets abused. There's an attitude where the body becomes a receptacle for food, and really food is supposed to be for the body. The body isn't supposed to be for food, but we overindulge, etc. So now's an opportunity. I'd like this experience to be an opportunity for you really to really appreciate your body, to improve body awareness, and to really have an experience of the body temple, the sacredness. It's the most intelligent, reactive, self-healing mechanism we're ever going to experience. So much more intelligence in the body than in the world's most powerful supercomputer. So we need to honor that. We need to honor that. And too often we forget. We get so up in our heads and culture, and this is going on and that's going on, and we're busy and we don't treat the body as well as we could. So this is an opportunity to hopefully build a better friendship with your physical self, and again to express your gratitude for your body. So we're going to actually start off this morning lying down. Whatever kind of a reclining position works well for you. And let yourself just feel the contact of body to ground. Notice where your body rests down against the ground. Back of the arms, the back of the legs, the back of the head. Feel the planet beneath you, beneath us. Sense of support pushing up against the body that we get to relax down into. The very earth literally supporting us. Every bit of our bodies has come from the earth. Letting your breath be slow and deep. See if you can send it down into a relaxed belly now. Abdomen expanding, belly inflating with the incoming breath. As you exhale, the breath gently leaving the body. Allow your attention to go inwards, heightening your awareness of what's happening in the body right now. All the various sensations, feelings. Take in the sound of the surf, the warmth of the sun, gentle breeze. Come back to your senses. Really hear what's around you. not listening, just hearing. It's a more passive way. It's just allowing vibration to come to you, as opposed to sending your attention outwards to grasp a particular sound. See if you can feel your breath moving within your body. That gentle caress down the back of the throat and down into the lungs. And likewise, the caress of the outflowing breath across the nostrils or the lips. Let yourself return back to your body. Come back to your senses. Letting go of whatever was happening before this moment. Letting go of imagination and expectations of what may happen beyond this moment. The now exists in that almost imperceptible seam between past and future. Let yourself be here and now. And keeping your breath slowing long and slow and deep. Let your attention now move to the third eye, the energy center located in the forehead, in between the eyebrows. Feeling the sensations at the surface of the skin, and deeper. See if you can bring your attention inwards, about 2 inches from the surface of the skin, to the energy center of the Agna Chakra, the seat of our consciousness. And now I'm going to guide you through points in the body, where I encourage you to let your attention to flow to the different parts of your body as I name them. Starting with the third eye. Moving your attention now to the pit of your throat, that little notch at the base of the throat. Moving attention to the right shoulder. Feel your right shoulder. Right elbow. Right wrist. Right thumb. The tip of the index finger. The right middle finger, right ring finger, the right pinky finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, back to the pit of the throat, the left shoulder, the left elbow, the left wrist, the left thumb, tip of the left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, pit of the throat, center of the chest, the right nipple. Center of the chest. Left nipple. The center of the chest. The navel, your belly button. Center of the pubic bone. Right hip. Right knee. Right ankle. Right big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. And pinky toe. Right ankle. Right knee. Right hip. Center of the pubic bone. Left hip. Left knee. Left ankle. Left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Pinky toe. Left ankle. Left knee. Left hip. Center of the pubic bone. Navel. Center of the chest. Pit of the throat. And back to the third eye. And imagine a connection now between that third eye and every part of your body. Notice if you don't have a little bit greater sensation of being in your body or being connected to your body. And now beginning to draw the right knee up towards the right side of the chest. Hug the knee in. And lengthen the leg out. Draw the left knee up towards the chest. Hug the knee in. And lengthen the leg out. And then hug both knees into your chest. Place the palms of the hands behind the knees. And then rock yourself up into a seated position. Great. How was that? Nice way to start. Good. Okay. We'll begin to do a little more movement now. So first of all, we'll bring our arms up and out to the sides, out. Reaching through the fingers, lift up through the crown of the head, and then exhale and begin to rotate around towards the right. Bring your left hand over towards your right hip, wrapping the right arm around behind the back, and turning gently to look over that right shoulder. And breathe. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale and let yourself come back to face forwards. Inhale, we'll bring the arms out to the side once again. Lift through the crown of the head, breathe in. And as you breathe out, rotate around to the other side. Left arm wrapping around behind the back. As the right arm reaches across, and we gently turn to look over that left shoulder. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, release yourself back to face forwards. With the next inhalation, we'll reach the arms out to the sides and up overhead, and imagine that you were climbing a ladder, reaching up, reaching up. Stretch the right fingers up, the right arm reaching out of the shoulder. See if you can feel the stretch all the way down to the hip. One side, and then the other side. And then bring the palms together, interlace your fingers, and turn the palms up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath in, and gently arch your body over to the over to the right, opening up the left side of the body. And then inhale, bring yourself back up to center, and do the same stretch over to the other side. Breathing deeply. See if you can send your breath into the area where you're feeling the stretch. Inhale, bring it back up to center. We'll separate the hands and bring them to the top of the shoulders. And then we begin to make some circles in the air with the elbows. Circling around one way and then around the other way. Now reach the arms out and around back behind, allowing the palms to once again find each other. We'll interlace the fingers and press the knuckles down towards the sand behind. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, open your heart. One of the themes in yoga is to allow your heart to be open, to feel more connection with yourself and with the world. See if you can breathe a little bit more into the upper chest. Feel your heart expanding. Lift the chin, open your throat. Take a breath in. And now exhale, drop your chin and let your chin trace a little line up the right collarbone towards the right shoulder, and then same thing on the other side along the left collarbone towards the left shoulder, and go back and forth a few times, massaging the front of the throat with the underside of your jaw. Feel the opening in the back of the neck, some of the neck muscles. And now, with the chin still dropped, release your hands, float the palms up to the back of the head. Again, interlace the fingers. Let the arms just relax. Let the weight of the arms stretch the back of the neck. And then inhale and lift, turning the face up towards the sky. And then exhale and round, slowly coming forwards. Blow all of your breath out. Draw the belly inwards. And then once again, inhale and lift and arch. And exhale and round. And going back and forth. Beginning to limber up your spine. Stretching with a degree of reverence for your body, respect, and friendship. This physical form is an incredible tool, an incredible vehicle, and ultimately an expression of yourself. Take care of your bodily temple. Feel the spine limbering up, loosening up. Continuing to match movement and breath. Go one more time in each direction. And then we'll come back to center. Relax the arms. And then from here we can extend the legs. Jog the legs a little bit from one side to the other. And then we'll come on to our hands and knees on all fours. So hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Take a breath in and exhale, tuck the chin under, tuck the tailbone, press up through the middle back. And then inhale and lift and arch, dropping the belly and lifting the tailbone. And exhale and round. And just like we did a moment ago, continuing to match movement and breath with the intention of really feeling your spine loosening and limbering. See if you can get a sense of the entirety of the spine. A connection that runs all the way from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And go one more time each direction. And then come back to neutral. Take a breath in and out. Another breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to step that left foot forward between the hands. Placing the left, what did I say? I said left foot, sorry. I'm going to step the left foot forward between the hands. Placing the left hand on the left knee. Press forward through the crown of the head. Take a breath in, and then exhale and turn to look up at the sky. Breathe. Feel. Lengthening through the crown of the head and rotating the spine as well. See if you can feel the rib cage opening. Come back to center. We'll curl the right toes under and bring the left hand up on top of the right hand on top of the back of the left hand. And then see if you can raise that right knee, adjusting as needed the spacing of the feet, so that you can come up into a supported lunge. Pressing back with the heel, continuing to drop the pelvis. Now, bring the belly over the thigh. Crown of the head now, pressing forwards, and then lengthen that left leg. Lifting up and back with the left buttock. Breathe and see if you can let your torso drop a little bit more. Face moving towards that shin. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg, the thigh. If you'd like, you can shift your hips a little bit from side to side. And notice how that moves the stretch around to different aspects of the leg. And then once again, bend the knee. And placing the right hand flat on the ground, just inside that left foot, we're going to raise the left arm up into the air. Breathe. And then bring that left arm down, place the elbow on the knee, and then we're going to drop the right ankle inwards. And bring the right arm up next to the right ear and open. Rotate the torso open to the right. Reaching the fingertips far away from the foot. Head in line with the torso. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, we'll bring the hands down once again, either side of the foot. We're going to drop that right knee and press the buttocks back towards the heel. Once again, straightening that forward leg, dropping the face towards the shin. And then once again, coming forwards. We're going to reach that left leg back now. Point through the toes. Good. And then raise the right arm and reach forward. So you're raising the right arm out and forwards. Reach those right fingertips so the arm is extending out from the shoulder. And see if you can look at your fingers. Good. And then we'll drop the arm and the leg. And we'll repeat that on the other side. So now, we step the right foot forward between the legs. And then place the right hand on top of the right knee. And then turn to face that right leg. Get that twist going in the rib cage. And then we'll come up, place the left hand on top of the right hand. Curl the left toes under. Take a breath in. And exhale, we'll lift that left leg, that left knee. Settling the weight into the right hand, our supported lunge. Drop through the sits bones and feel what that does in the legs. Good. Now, hands down on either side of the leg. We'll straighten, dropping forehead towards shin. Breathe and relax. And again, you can shift your weight a little bit from side to side. The right toes are pressing into the ground, and the right buttock is pressing up and back. Feel that delicious stretch for the hamstrings, the thigh. Now we bend the knee over the ankle. And we'll place the right hand on top of the right knee. Left hand palm down inside the right foot. And then we turn to look at that right thigh once again. And this time raise the arm up, reaching towards the sky. And then we bring that right arm down, place the right elbow on the right knee, drop the left heel inwards, and we bring the left arm up next to the head. Nice straight line from the arm down the side of the body to the ankle. Head is in line with the spine. If you'd like, you can turn to look at that upstretched arm. Breathe. Feel the strength of your body here. And then we'll lower that arm. Hands come down either side of the foot. We drop the left knee and then press buttocks back towards the heel, pointing towards the toes. Feel the stretch in the back of the hip or the leg. No wrong place to feel a stretch. And then inhale, come back. And we'll send that right leg straight back, reaching through the right toes. Plant the right hand right underneath the right shoulder, and we'll reach forward through the left fingers. And breathe and feel. Feel
Feel the connection between left fingertips and right toes. The arm and the leg counterbalancing each other. And then drop hand and knee. Press the buttocks back towards the heels. Reach the arms forwards and drop the chest. A nice puppy stretch. And then shifting forwards onto the belly, we'll come onto our elbows in a Sphinx pose. Elbows are more or less underneath the shoulders. Take a breath in and exhale. Look up at the sky, lift the chin. And then we're going to slide the hands underneath the shoulders now, spreading the fingers wide, the thumbs point in towards each other, tucking the elbows against the rib cage. Bring your feet close together, pressing down through the top of the feet. We're slowly going to engage the lower back muscles and lift, and then press lightly into the palms, just to the point where the navel lifts off the ground. Hips are still planted, a firmness in the buttocks. Get a sense of the chest rising. Lifting the chin, looking up at the sky. Keep dropping the shoulders and tucking the elbows close. Breathe in. And lower down. Make a little pillow with your hands, one on top of the other. Turn the head, bring a cheek to the hands, and then bend your knees and let your feet drop from side to side. Windshield wipering the legs. Feel that nice release in the lower back. And then once again, we'll come into a table position. Now, spread those fingers nice and wide. Check the position of your feet. Make sure your feet are coming straight back from the knees so that they are knee width apart. Curl the toes under. And then gradually lift up into a downward facing dog pose. Keeping the knees slightly bent at first. As you lift the tailbone up and away from the hands, relax the head. Pressing into the palms and the base of the fingers, not just the heel of the hand. Let your chest travel a little closer towards your thighs. And then alternately pressing more into one heel and then the other. Take a breath in, and as you exhale now, we're going to come forwards into a plank pose where the head, the torso, the pelvis, and the legs are all in a straight line. Engage the abdominal muscles, lifting the belly button in. Very nice. Very nice. Now, one more time, lifting the buttocks up and back, down dog. And then we'll walk the feet towards the hands and come into a rag doll position where the upper body is nice and loose. And then slowly, with the knees bent, begin to round yourself upwards. Gradually coming up and into a standing position. right, how's everybody doing?
Great.
Good, good. Let's tilt this up just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to rock our weight back and forth from heels to toes. And then bring the feet close together. Lift the toes up and let them grip the ground. Shoulders up and back and down. Palms of the hands next to the thighs. Fingertips reaching towards the ground. Exhale the breath out. And now inhale and reach your arms up overhead. Palms of the hands coming together. Interlace your fingers. And then extend up through the index fingers. Reaching up and just kind of wiggling a little bit from side to side. See if you can let your torso sort of grow up out of the waist. And then come back to center. The arms framing the ears. Ears over the shoulders. Shoulders over the hips and hips over the ankles. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to arch lightly over to the right, pressing your left hip towards the left. And breathe. See if you can take a couple of breaths and settle into this stretch. Feel the additional openness in the right lung, left lung. Inhale, bring it up to center. And then exhale, same thing, other side. And notice if this side feels different than the other. And try to avoid pressing the pelvis forwards. Try to avoid the head turning down. We want to keep the chest and the nose facing forwards, and the ears and the shoulders and the hips and the ankles all aligned, almost as if you were sandwiched between two planes of glass. Inhale and bring it up. Exhale, release the hands, sweep them around to the lower back, heels of the hands across the upper buttocks, on the ridge above the buttocks. Press the elbows towards each other, breathe in. And as you breathe out, pressing hips forwards, turn chin and chest up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back upright. Hands now to the outer hips. And then bend the knees. And we're going to tilt forwards from the pelvis, coming forwards, nice flat back. Pause halfway. You want your head and your heart and your hips to be level. Lengthen the back of the neck, nose pointed down at the ground. Feel a little work in the thighs. Take a breath in. And as you exhale now, we're going to fold forwards, drop the belly to the thighs, and wrap the arms around behind the legs. Now, engaging the arms lightly. See if you can draw your belly tighter against the thigh. And then perhaps, if it's available to you, straightening the legs. Pressing the crown of the head down. And then release. Reach your arms straight out to the sides and come back to that halfway position. Crown of the head forwards, tailbone pressing back, right arm reaching right, left arm reaching left. Breathe in, come up just a little bit, and exhale back into the forward bend. Fingertips lining up with your toes. See if you can press the heels of the hands down. And once again, crown of the head pressing towards top of the feet. Lifting the sits bones. Delicious stretch for the back of the leg. Bend the knees. Inhale up halfway, arms to the side. Inhale, come up the rest of the way. Once again, the hands coming to the lower back, or the buttocks. And pressing hip bones forwards, lifting chin and chest. And then back up to center. And then with feet really close together, just doing like a little hula circle with your pelvis. This is such a nice, simple movement that you can do. Maybe first thing when you wake up, or if you're standing for a while. You know, a lot of people have been cooking a lot, and some people they're cooking all day, they have back problems. So this is a nice little thing to just kind of loosen up the lower back, and especially the sacroiliac joints. Okay, let's step the legs out into a wide stance. See if you can approximate the length of one of your legs distance between the feet. So a pretty wide stance. We're going to turn the right toes out and the left toes in a little ways. And then the arms out to the sides. Good. Knees are nice and firm. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to extend out over that right leg, just reaching laterally, reaching sort of towards the horizon. See how far to the side you can go. And then inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Take another deep breath in. And again, we'll exhale and reach, 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 reach. And then swivel that right arm down and the left arm up, palms facing forwards. Left arm reaching towards the sky, right arm reaching down. Nice, firm right thigh. Keep that knee steady. And press down through the outer edge of that left foot. Inhale up, back up to center, and exhale, release the arms. Okay, we'll switch the feet. Left toes turning out, right toes turning in. And arms coming up, out to the side. We turn to look out over the left arm. Make sure that left thigh is nice and firm, and then we'll extend, just reaching laterally, reaching to the side. And then inhale, come up. And then exhale, and again, extend. And lower the left arm, raise the right arm, looking up. And then inhaling, bringing it back up to center. Turn both sets of toes to face forwards. And then exhale and release down. And just shift your torso a little bit from one side to the other. And now, with the hands on the ground, we'll turn the toes. We'll walk the feet in so they're a little wider than the hips. Turn the feet out at about 45-degree angle. And then sit down between the feet. See if you can come into a crouch. And then placing the elbows to the inside of the knees, palms of the hands come together. And we'll release. And then we'll come down onto our backs once again.
And go ahead and draw your right knee in towards your chest. Hug the knee in. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, engage your abdominal muscles and roll your nose up towards your knee. And then exhale and release. And then we'll repeat on the other side. So inhale, draw your left knee up towards the chest, wrapping the hands around the shin, hugging the knee inwards. And then breathe in. As you breathe out, engage your abdominal muscles, roll the nose up towards the knee. Hug the knee inwards. Pressing lower back down into the ground. Feel those core muscles working. And then release it out. And relax the arms down by the sides. And again, keeping with the theme of gratitude for our bodies. Take in all of those sensations coming from all the different parts of the body. Feel the heaviness of the arms. And the strong, dense bones of the legs making them even heavier. Bring awareness to your eyes. Be grateful for your eyes and all that they allow you to see. Thank your eyes. Bring attention to your mouth. The tongue. And thank it for all the wonderful tastes, the ability to speak, the ability to eat. Be thankful for your tongue. Be thankful for the sense of smell and all that it comes along with. Become aware of your ears. These wonderful sense organs that help us to interpret the vibrations around us. Be grateful for your ears and your sense of hearing. Bring your attention to your heart. The physical heart. responsible for keeping us alive, blood and oxygen circulating. Be thankful for our emotional heart that allows us to feel love, compassion, empathy. Take in a nice, grateful breath for your lungs. The most synonymous organ with life. Inspiration as we breathe in. Bring awareness to your belly and all your abdominal organs, helping us to digest food, process wastes, remove toxins. The liver, your gallbladder, your pancreas, your spleen, the stomach, the intestines, the kidneys, all of these incredible, miraculous structures in our body performing hundreds of millions of biochemical interactions every moment we're alive. Feel your muscles and bones responsible for movement, helping you to ambulate, to move around in the world, and helping you to interact with objects, move things. Our interface with the material world. Feel your body alive with prana, life energy, bathing every cell, every tissue, every organ, every part of your body bathed with life energy. And just bask in that knowing and that gratitude. And for the next few minutes, just breathe and relax and let go. Yourself just melt into the sound of the surf. now beginning to bring awareness back to your body. Bringing some small movements into your fingers and toes. Let your head rock a little bit from side to side. And then, one at a time, drawing your knees up towards your chest. Hugging the knees in and thanking your body. Without it, you wouldn't be you. And then in whatever way you'd like, gradually coming back up into a seated position. Just sitting with eyes closed for a moment. Again, go inwards. Notice how you feel in this moment. Hopefully a slower, steadier pace to your breath. A quieter mind. A more relaxed body, and most importantly, a greater ability to be here and now. Experiencing the moment directly as it is, not through the filters of what was or what will be. Seeing what it is. And now lastly, as a way of closing today, I'll invite you to join me in toning the sacred sound of Om. Inhaling together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. May there be peace in your hearts, peace in your homes, and peace everywhere in your lives. Namaste, y'all. Thanks, everybody.